Is Justin Fields cooked? Do you guys think that he might never ever play another snap of football as a starter or any meaningful snaps in his career? Do y'all think that his career might be cooked from the start when he was drafted from the Chicago Bears? Well, I disagree heavily on that, on what people think about Justin Fields as a talent and as a prospect, and also I disagree that his career is over. And today's video, we're going to be discussing why I believe that Justin Fields still has a lot to prove and still has a lot of room to grow and become a serviceable quarterback in the NFL. Without further ado, please like, please subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. So yeah, you guys heard me. Justin Fields is right now the backup for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was traded from the Chicago Bears for a sixth-round pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And my original thoughts when I saw this trade, I was like, "Damn, we couldn't get more for Justin Fields." Like he was definitely a very very talented quarterback, right? A lot of people were debating whether the Bears should keep Justin Fields or move on and draft Caleb Williams. And I just never thought that Justin Fields would be traded for a sixth round pick, right? I felt like that was disrespectful. Now, obviously, you gotta NFL GMs know more than me. They probably saw something that really they couldn't really like about him. I don't know, like develop him further. Maybe that's one of the reasons. Obviously, they know more than me. I'm just a fan of the sport. But again, I think Justin Fields. When I have watched him personally, I think he's a fantastic player. He has a lot of room to go as a passer, but the talent is there. He is a generational running quarterback. I'm not saying generational quarterback because he is not, but he's a generational running quarterback. You don't rush for 1,100 yards and you don't think he's special, right? Like only a select amount of people can actually rush for 1,100 yards. I think Justin Fields is a very very talented quarterback, and I feel like if he was put in the right situation, he could be very very good and very successful in the league. Now let's look into stats. From last year, Justin Fields had 16 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 46.1 QBR, and 2,562 yards. Now, that's his highest passing yards he's ever had as a quarterback in the NFL. And the thing is, he. The problem with Justin Fields is he hesitates when he throws the ball. Like, that's my biggest thing I've seen Justin Fields do is he hesitates way too much when having the ball, like when throwing the ball. And it just irks me as a Justin Fields fan. Like, why are you not like just throw the ball? I was at a Chicago Bears game with my brother, and we watched that game. And there were so many times where the fans were telling him where to throw the ball, and he was just very hesitant to throw the ball. And I don't understand if it's like him not trusting the receivers or him just not trusting his instincts, right? He holds probably the ball the longest out of any quarterback in the NFL. And look, I do think that's a big problem. And his completion percentage is not really that great. 61% is not pretty good. You want to be like in the 65% range. Well, here's the thing though, right? I think the Bears at the time when he was drafted really screwed him over, right? He was first drafted in a different regime with the Ryan Pace regime, and then he then went on with the Ryan Poles regime, and Ryan Poles really never drafted Justin Fields, so he really didn't have the obligation to keep him. So that's where I understand why Justin Fields got traded. But my thing with Justin Fields is he was never really given the chance. Like, I feel like, yeah, he had 38 starts, but was he ever given the chance for continuity? That was my biggest thing why I thought the Bears should have kept Justin Fields. Not because he's one of my favorite players. It's not that. It's because of the fact that I believe in continuity. If you want to improve a quarterback, you cannot be drafting a quarterback every 3 years. That's what the Bears have been doing. The Bears have been drafting a quarterback every 3 to 4 years, and it's just not been successful. Now, I think differently about Caleb Williams this year. I think Caleb Williams will be really, really good, but I think Justin Fields was screwed from the get-go because he shouldn't have been drafted to the Bears. He should have been drafted to a different team that was ready to take a quarterback. The Bears were not ready to take a quarterback. Ryan Pace drafted Justin Fields just to keep his job, right? And it ended up not working. He got fired the next season. So, yeah. And then another thing with Justin Fields, a lot of people say as a passer, he's only had one 300-yard game against the Denver Broncos. Obviously, they lost. But, again, the thing with Justin Fields is that, again, he's a very, very good runner. Very, very good. In my opinion, he's a better runner than Lamar Jackson. But he's not a better quarterback than Lamar because obviously Lamar is a better passer. But it's just it just irks me when he just doesn't he's not very consistent. That's the problem with Justin Fields. He's not consistent. Now, why do I think he's gonna bounce back in Pittsburgh? Because I think the talent is there for Justin Fields. I think he is a fantastic deep ball thrower. He needs to be more accurate. I think with the coaching staff, with Mike Tomlin, with Arthur Smith. With Arthur Smith is, in my opinion, uh the best coach, offensive coach for Justin Fields when it comes to offensive coordinator, because he can unlock Justin Fields as a runner, right? I think Justin Fields does really well as run. He runs the ball well. He can throw the ball too outside the pocket. He's not a pocket passer, which he needs to get better at that, because in the NFL you need to be a pocket passer. So you need to get better at that. But I think Arthur Smith, with his run game, with how Pittsburgh Steelers play football, they could be definitely really, really good with Justin Fields as a quarterback. Now, will Justin Fields get the chance? That's another question. Another question is, will Justin Fields even get the chance to be the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers? I think that he will. I don't think Russell Wilson will be good. I think Russell Wilson will struggle. The Steelers fans will literally be cheering and chanting for Justin Fields' name, and the moment Justin Fields steps on the Pittsburgh Steelers field, it's basically this is it. This is the end game for Justin Fields. You don't play well, you are gone. That's basically how it is for Justin Fields. So, I think he'll definitely play really well with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I like what they're doing, and if they get Brandon Ayuk, man, George Pickens and Brandon Ayuk with Justin Fields and Pat Freiermuth, Jalen Warren, Najee Harris, that's a scary, scary offense right there. So, look, I think his comeback is going to be really, really spectacular. It's going to be studied. I think a lot of people are really sleeping on Justin Fields, and it just irks me as a Justin Fields fan. I think he has a lot of talent. He has a lot of upside. I'm just really excited to see what he can do. I'm really excited as a fan. I don't think he's a bust. I think he's a very fantastic quarterback. I think, yeah, he has some flaws. Every quarterback has flaws. I think Fields can really improve. Put him on a good team. Justin Fields, the sky is the limit for the guy. So y'all let me know in the comments. Do you guys think Justin Fields is cooked? Do you guys think that he has a chance to be a quarterback in the league? Do you think he's going to play really well next year in the Pittsburgh Steelers? Y'all let me know. Do you think he's going to start? Y'all let me know in the comments. It's been your boy Slashing, and I'm out. Peace.